Here at Erie High School, Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider bringing you tonight's girls basketball action as they're on the road here set to take on the Erie Tigers. These two teams met back on the 20th of January, the Mustangs falling short with a final score of 49-40. In that basketball game, Braden, that was the start of a long trend to come, but that was the game. There was 31 fouls called on the Mustangs. Unfortunately, we sent their free throw, to the free throw line many a times and ended up falling 9 points short.
Yeah, that was a tough loss for us there. This is a good Erie basketball team, and you don't want to send them to the line a whole lot, as that was a problem that we had Saturday night against Northridge, sending their top player to the line over 17 times.
Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Engmeyer Phillips Insurance. Engmeyer Phillips Insurance, located in Fort Morgan and Brush, offers home health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. Tip controlled by the Tigers as they have the basketball to begin this game underway here at Erie High School. Ball up top, three-point line straight away as the Tigers work it around far side. Now try to get it in low and two to Taryn Lee. Taryn Lee sends it back up top as the basketball gets worked around. Straight away three-point line, well guarded by Pettyjohn. As the ball's forced left side in front of the Mustangs bench to Nicole Hewlett. Now in low again to Lee. Lee turns around, jump shot off the glass, and it good for the first 2 points of tonight's ball game. Mustang Schneider brings it across half court, sends it into the corner to Bills. Bills thinks about a shot, now sends it in the middle to Apple. Apple has a look, ball off the glass, a little hard. Rebound taken by the Tigers, collected by Lindsay Ellis, who quickly outlets the basketball as the Mustangs retreat on defense. Allie Schneider, Ashley Apple, Alexis Bills, Sammy Pettyjohn, Brooke Wiederspan on the floor for the Mustangs as we're underway here at Erie High School. Good defense on the Mustangs as the ball is poked away and knocked loose out of bounds. First turnover here for the Tigers gives the ball back to the Mustangs as Schneider brings it across half court. Pass across, not handled by the Mustangs as it goes out of bounds. Just as quick as the Tigers turned it over, Mustangs do the same. Erie with the basketball underway here, first quarter, 6:40 to go. 2-0, Erie leads off the quick basket by Taryn Lee. Lindsay Ellis with the ball, sends it into the right block. Holly Hatfield pulls back out, now gets it in low to Taryn Lee. Ball swung around, three-point line straight away. Hewlett drives, jump shot up, no good. Rebounds collected by Schneider. Mustangs get back, set up on offense. Schneider works to bring it across half court. Schneider drives the lane, dishes out into the corner. Wiederspan to Apple on the right block. Apple runs into pressure and sends it back out to Schneider. Schneider with the basketball, works it around three-point line. Pettyjohn has room to work, now sends it in the corner, Bills. Bills back up top, Schneider. Schneider's got the room to shoot and does. Shot a little long, rebound, bounces around, and is collected by the Tigers, Taryn Lee. Mustangs have to get back on defense and do. As that pass is tried to send across the key, it rattles around off a couple players. Last touch by the Tigers. Mustangs get the basketball back. 2-0 is our score, 5:35, first quarter. Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider bringing you tonight basketball coverage. Girls here playing first, boys to follow. Mustangs commit to get another turnover here as Bill's unable to hold on to the pass. Gives the ball back to the Tigers, 5:25 to go. Just as quick as I say that, Braden, we've already got another turnover as the Tigers unable to hold on to it on their end of the floor.
Yeah, played over 2.5 minutes of basketball game, and we've only seen 2 points put up by the Tigers. So I'd like to see the Mustangs kind of establish themselves and put some points on the board.
Wiederspan in front of the Tigers bench. Now sends it up top, Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn double teams, tries to get rid of it. Has the ball knocked loose and out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Basketball stays with the Mustangs. Wiederspan in front of the Tigers bench. Sends it in low baseline to Bills. Bills runs into the double team pressure. She also has the ball poked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Mustangs stay with the basketball. Quick inbounds to Bills. Bills right side off the elbow. Sends it back out up top to Schneider. Schneider being double teamed. Sends the pass wildly on no man's land, taken away by the Tigers. Tigers bring the basketball across half court. Now try to work it in low. Instead, take it across 3-point line. Hewlett with the ball. Now cross court to Ellis. Ellis has the ball poked away by Bills. Bills trying to hang on to the basketball. Has it poked away by the Tigers. Ball will stay with the Mustangs on that great defensive play by Alexis Bills. Another turnover for the Tigers. Mustangs with the basketball as Wiederspan set to inbound it. 4:35 to go first quarter. Low-scoring ball game is 2 points on the board here. 2-0 to score as Bill's pass is quickly taken away. Ochoa drives the floor, throws it in. Shot's no good. Ball rattles around. Rebounds taken by Pettyjohn. Wiederspan with the basketball. Outlets to Bills as the Mustangs try and work to get across half court. A lot of double team pressure here early by the Tigers. Schneider drives the lane. Pass attempted to Bills and out of bounds as Bills can't come up with it. Turnover on the Mustangs gives the ball back to the Tigers with 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Ochoa brings the ball across, looks to try to get the pass in low to Gallagher, has the ball taken away by Pettyjohn, who quickly sends it up to Schneider. Pick up, jump ball is called. Possession arrow is going to be with the Mustangs as the Tigers won the tip. .355 to go here in this first quarter. 2-0 is our score. Mustangs on the road tonight playing Erie. As Bills gets the ball inbounded, sends it up top to Schneider. Schneider looks to drive, now back to Bills. Bills jump shot a little to the right. Shot no good. Rebound collected by Lee. As Lee outlets to Ochoa. Ochoa brings it across half court. Tigers try to get it in low to Piper Zier. Unable to do so. Ball's going to give him back to the Mustangs. Tigers with the subs as they've got Ochoa, Lee, Hewlett, Serena Gudina into the game, and Piper Zier. The Mustangs, Sammy Pettyjohn, Brooke Wiederspan, Allie Schneider, Ashley Apple, Alexis Bills, their original five storm the game. Shot put up by the Mustangs, no good. Rebound collected by Schneider, and she's fouled. Foul's on Taryn Lee. That's going to be Taryn's first foul in this basketball game. Basketball is going to be with the Mustangs down low under their basket as Pettyjohn sets the inbound. Apple sets a screen, Wiederspan sets a screen. Ball's inbounded to Apple, now up top to Bills. Bills looks to drive. Instead, passes back out up top to Schneider. Schneider runs into double-team pressure as the basketball is worked around 3-point line. Pettyjohn to Bills. Bills up top, straight away 3-point line, runs into the pressure of Serena Gudina. Schneider hits the open Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn's shot's no good. Rebounds collected by the Tigers. Good look there for Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn unable to convert as Schneider found her open down low baseline. Tigers will come away with the rebound on their end of the floor. Answer with a 3-point shot by Hewlett. It ain't good. 5-0 the score. 2:30 to go, first quarter. As the Mustangs have under quite a bit of pressure on the defensive side of the floor as the pass in low to Apple is taken away. Ochoa pushes the pace for the Tigers. Shot up off the backboard, no good. Rebound taken by Wiederspan, who quickly outlets to Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn gets across half court, sends it to Wiederspan. Wiederspan looks up top, hits Schneider. Schneider with the basketball, hits Wiederspan down and low as the Mustangs now try to work the basketball back around. Quickly have it poked away, but collected again by Pettyjohn. Double team pressure into the corner as Wiederspan tries to get into Apple, has the basketball poked away. Ball out of bounds, Mustangs will have it. 3 subs in for the Mustangs. Danielle Gross, Macy Schucke, Brittany Winsheimer, as Ashley Apple, Sammy Pettyjohn, and Wiederspan come out of the basketball game. Gross sets inbound the ball. Does so up top to Schneider. Schneider has room to drive and does. Shot off the glass a little hard. She collects her own rebound, goes back up. She's fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's on Taryn Lee, her second. Minute 53 to go in this first quarter as Snyder sets to shoot 2 from the free throw line. She sets her first shots on its way and good.
Edwards Right Place Market in Flowerland, located at 1201 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Stop by and get what you need to refuel on game days.
Snyder gets the basketball from the official, sets to shoot her second. Shot on its way in and good. 5-2 is our score after Allie's 2 makes from the free throw line. Minute 50 to go here, first quarter. Ochoa brings the basketball across for the Tigers. Ochoa uses the screen from Hatfield, well defended by the Mustangs. Ball's poked away and out of bounds. Ball stay with the Tigers, but a good defensive set here early by the Mustangs. Danielle Gross, Alexis Bills, Macy Schucke, Allie Snyder. Brittany Winsheimer on the floor for the Mustangs on the road here tonight at Erie High School playing the Tigers. Pass in low by Ochoa to Zires. Zires shot no good. Rebounds collected by the Mustangs. Quickly outletted to Snyder, brings it across half court. Snyder tries to hit Bills, has a pass poked taken away by the Tigers. Tigers with numbers on the break as the Mustangs hurry to get back. Mustangs do so as it's sent up top to Ochoa. Ochoa drives the lane, lays it up. Macy Schucke going to be called for the foul. But a great attempt there by her to try to take that charge on Ochoa. Unfortunately, the officials called the block.
Yeah, I haven't seen that from the lady Mustangs much. We see that a lot on the boys' side. The boys, taking charge. Get to see the girls take that initiative.
Ochoa sets to shoot 2 now from the line. Her first on its way in and good.
T.O. Charlie's. T.O. Charlie's for a great used car or truck today. If you don't see what you want on the lot, they will find it for you at 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan.
6-2 the score, minute 13 to go, first quarter as Ochoa sets, shoots her second on its way, long, no good. Rebound rattles around. Ochoa comes away with her own miss. As the Tigers set up again here on offense, Mustangs, what looks to be a man-to-man set, coverage on defense. Ball sent left side to Ochoa in front of the Mustangs bench. Free throw line extended. Ochoa drives. Shot up, no good. Rebound collected. Put back up by Holly Hatfield. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled. And she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls on Danielle Gross. That's going to be Danielle's first for the Mustangs. Mustangs' second team foul. And that's going to send Holly Hatfield to the line to shoot 2. As we've got 50 seconds to go in this first quarter, 6-2 is our score. Free throw on its way, rattles in and out, back in and good.
417 Main Street in Fort Morgan is Platte Valley Hearing Center, getting your hearing to its very best.
First inning good, second on its way, long, no good. Rebound collected by the Mustangs. Macy Schucke quickly outletted to Bills as Alexis works to bring it across half court. Eddie John into the game for Snyder. She takes a seat with 50 seconds to go in this ballgame. Bills is passing low to the corner of Pettyjohn's, poked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Pettyjohn's going to give the basketball back to the Tigers. 38 seconds to go in this first quarter. 7-2 is our score. Danielle Gross, Alexis Bills, Macy Schucke, Brittany Winsheimer, Sammy Pettyjohn on the floor for the Mustangs. As the pass is sent in low to Piper Zire. Piper Zire's left-hand layup off the glass from the left block is good. Extending this lead 9-2 with 20 seconds to go first quarter. Pettyjohn brings it across for the Mustangs. He's got a jump ball as Winsheimer tries to wrestle at 3, unable to do so. Possession arrow with the Tigers. And we'll have 13 seconds here to close out this quarter to try to put some more points on the board as the Mustangs trail 9-2. Ochoa brings it across half court, picked up by Gross. Gross forces her baseline, whistle blown. We've got a foul. Foul's going to be on Danielle Gross. Officials say she pushed Ochoa. It's going to be Danielle's second, 2 quick fouls. 6 seconds left. As the Tigers set the inbounds the ball baseline. Unable to do so as the ball's taken away by Schucke. Schucke outlet. Pettyjohn quickly to Bills. Got a long way to go. Unable to get it there as time expires in this first quarter. We'll add up the first quarter numbers. 9-2 is our score. As the girls here taking on the Erie Tigers. End of 1, 9-2. Listening to Mustangs basketball. B106, B106.com. Back here at Erie High School, where the Fort Morgan girls basketball team takes on these Tigers. 9-2 is our score after one in the books. We're underway here, second quarter. Mustangs to start with the basketball. Sammy Pettyjohn, Macy Schuckey, Brittany Winsheimer, Ashley Apple, Allie Schneider on the floor for the Mustangs. Schneider's pass taken away and quickly put up and in by the Tigers' Nicole Hewlett. Hewlett with 5 points in this basketball game for the Tigers. As the Mustangs lost the turnovers battle in quarter number 1, 8-6, to start this second quarter off with that turnover that leads to 2 quick points. Schneider's three-point shot straight away is no good. Rebound collected by Ochoa, who sends the basketball with the softball pass the length of the floor, but Hewlett unable to hold on to it as it trickles away and out of bounds, giving the ball back to the Mustangs. No Fort court pressure being applied here early. We are seeing a little bit of a trap once the Mustangs get across half court. A lot of double-team pressure by the Tigers. As Schneider sends it to Apple. Apple shot off the glass from the right elbow. No good as Apple tries to fight for the rebound. She's going to be whistled for the foul. That's going to be Apple's first foul. Apple shot a little long. She tried to go and collect the rebound, and in doing so, picked up her first. Mustangs' fourth team foul. 11-2 is our score as we're underway here, second quarter, 7:10 to play in this first half. Ochoa brings the basketball across half court, now sends it back to Hewlett, who lets things regroup before sending it into the corner baseline to Ochoa. Ochoa tries to get it in low. Desire. Macy Schuckey does well there to fight for the basketball and force the jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Tigers as they set up to inbound the basketball underneath their basket.
This timeout is brought to you by Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard. Ackley Building Center, located at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Also, Buildings by Design. The most important thing for buying a new building or starting a new design-build project is picking the right company to build it. Call Pat Walter, Travis, Peter, or Jared Samples for your free bid. 970-842-5837. BuildingsByDesign.com.
That timeout called by Coach Potter for the Tigers, wanting to talk about with this inbounds play with his team. Tigers assistant coaches Nancy Tanaka, Clay Mitchell, Jill Faddenrock, team manager Sharon Simon. For the Mustangs, head coach Jim Krackemeyer, assistant coaches Mike Gross, Ashlyn Wilkerson, Chris Turner, managers Amy Rodriguez, Gisela Carmona, Teresa Mueller. Coming out of this timeout, Mustangs trail 11-2 with 7 minutes to go in this first half, second quarter. 14 fouls on the Mustangs, 2 on Danielle Gross, who picked up 2 fouls there late in the first quarter, 1 foul on Macy Schuckey as Ashley Apple just collects her first. Tigers with the basketball as they set up the inbounded baseline underneath their own basket. Pass is taken away on the inbounds play by Pettyjohn, who quickly gives it up to Schneider. Good defensive set there for the Mustangs, and Schneider takes the jump shot right elbow. Shot rattles around and free. Schneider tries to get her own rebound, but can't hold on to it as the ball gets away from her and out of bounds. Ball with the Tigers, 11-2, 6:45 to go, second quarter, as Ochoa brings it across half court, sends it left side, front of the Mustangs bench. Free throw line extended before she has it taken away by Schuckey. Schuckey sends it to Schneider. Schneider dribbles around her back, tries to hit streaky Pettyjohn. Pass a little behind Pettyjohn as it goes off her hands and out of bounds, and that'll give the basketball back to the Tigers. Ashley Apple, Allie Schneider, Macy Schuckey, Alexis Bill, Sammy Pettyjohn, the 5 Lady Mustangs on the floor. 6:25 to go, second quarter. 11-2 is our score. Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider bringing you tonight's Fort Morgan basketball coverage here on B106. Ochoa with the ball far side as Mustangs set up their man-to-man defense. Ochoa now runs into the double team of Pettyjohn and Schneider. Schneider goes for the basketball, gets the whistle, jump ball. Possession arrow with the Mustangs. Good defensive look there by the Mustangs. Going to get the basketball back. Mustangs have to convert these offensive possessions to points. Only 2 points thus far, both coming by free throws from Schneider. We've already got a quarter in the book and almost halfway through this second. 2 points, not going to get us there. Ball's taken away by the Tigers. Jump shot baseline by Hewlett is good. As the Mustangs turnovers are leading to points for the Tigers. As the Tigers extend the lead here, 13-12, as Schneider brings it across half court. Schneider hits Bills up top the key, right elbow. She sends it in low baseline, Shooky. Shooky drives, now tries to get it across the key to Apple. Ball's kicked out of bounds by the Tigers, as the basketball will stay with the Mustangs.
The Tigers playing a 1-2-2 defense, and that's really causing all kinds of problems for the Mustangs, trying to get that ball down in low. There's a lot of forced shots that are being put up.
Looks like the lane's open, and then as they try to drive it, they run into that double team as the gap closed. And so ball's been taken away quite frequently. Ball rattles around as the Mustangs try to get it inbounded out of bounds. Officials say it's going to stay with the Mustangs. Hometown fans here in Erie don't like the call. Not their decision to make as the basketball stays with the Mustangs. As Macy Shooky sets the inbounding and does so quickly to Apple. Apple sends it to Schneider, but before the basketball gets there, whistle's blown, and they're going to say Ashley travel. Turnover for the Mustangs off that travel call. 13-2 is our score. Mustangs trail, 5:15 to go, second quarter, as we head towards halftime. Ball up top by Gudino, now in low to Hatfield. Hatfield looks to drive the lane, is denied by Bills and Apple as the ball sent across court. Hewlett. Hewlett's 20-foot jump shot off the rim, no good. Mustangs fighting to come away with the rebound as Schneider does. Schneider's foul. Foul looks like it's going to be on Ochoa. Foul's actually called on Serena Gudina. That's going to be Serena's first for the Tigers. Mustangs with the basketball. Sub in for the Mustangs as Brooke Wiederspan's back into the basketball game. Macy Shooky takes the seat. Sammy Pettyjohn, Alex Schneider, Alexis Stills. Ashley Apple, the other Mustangs currently on the floor. Ball's inbounded by Wiederspan to Pettyjohn as Pettyjohn works to bring it across half court and does. Looks for help as the ball's kicked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Mustangs will have the basketball baseline underneath their own basket. 4:52 to go, second quarter. As Pettyjohn sets to get the ball inbounded. She looks for Apple, doesn't have it. Trying to get free and Bills. Pass goes Bills' way, but it's taken away by Ochoa. Ochoa pushes the pace across half court as the Mustangs hurry back on defense. Ball's now worked away as they try to get it in low to Gudina. Instead, send it the other way around the top of the three-point line. Shot taken just inside straight away by Lindsay Ellis. Rebound collected by Pettyjohn. As Pettyjohn outlets it to Schneider, Coach Krackemeyer wants to talk about it with his team. 4:30 to go in this first half, second quarter. 13-2 is our score.
This time I was brought to you by Morgan Federal Bank, your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checkings to savings to IRAs. 321 Ensign Street, Morgan Federal Bank. There's a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Brady, any thoughts here as we head closer to half? 4:30 to go in this second quarter. You know, looks like we're playing a little bit of baseball, softball game. Two points on the board.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to beat this 1-2-2 zone that Erie's putting on. Is this just not let anything the Mustangs try to throw it in that right bottom corner? There's always a trap waiting. They try and drive the lane. They switch. Help side defense is always there. Mustangs are going to have to get something going, send a couple more screens, try and eliminate this double team that they're always putting themselves up to. Maybe get Alexis Bills open for a jumper. She's only had one shot that she took in about half court or just inside the half court line and had that shot partially blocked. So, I mean, the Mustangs are going to have to do something. They can't leave it all up to Allie Schneider to try and throw up these forced runners.
Yeah, a lot of these turnovers, aren't putting the Mustangs in a position to score a lot of points either. Got to handle the basketball when we have it. Out of this timeout, Schneider gets the basketball in the inbounds play, works it around in front of the Tigers bench to Apple. Apple loses it. Can't come up with it as it's taken away by Ochoa. Ochoa quickly sends it up court as the Tigers have the numbers. Ball slips away 4 minutes. Tigers come back away with the basketball. Dyer collects it, sends it up top to Ochoa as the Mustangs get back on defense. Lane's driven by Gudino as the ball taken away by Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn outlets quickly to Schneider. Schneider spins, throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound taken and tipped out of bounds. Mustangs will hold on to the basketball. As Danielle Gross comes into the game for the Lady Mustangs, Sammy Pettyjohn going to take a break. 3:48 to go in this first half, second quarter. Danielle Gross, Brooke Wiederspan, Alexis Bills, Allie Schneider, Ashley Apple on the floor for the Mustangs. 13-2 is our score. 3:48 first quarter as Gross sets, hits the basketball, puts her team in motion, gets it inbounded quickly to Bills. Bills shot, great look, didn't use the glass. Shots missed, rebounded by the Tigers. Ochoa gets the basketball, brings it across half court, sends it far side to Lindsay Ellis. Lindsay Ellis looks in low to Taryn Lee. Taryn Lee now sends it back up top, Ochoa. Ochoa looks to drive, well guarded by Bills. Now sends it across up top, back to Ellis. Ellis into the corner, far side. Gallagher, as the basketball's now worked around. Shot taken just inside three-point line, left side. Free throw line extended by Ellis. Her shot's no good. Mustangs can't come away with the rebound. Last touch as it goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Tigers. 13-2 is our score. Tigers with the basketball. 3:14 to go, second quarter as we head towards half. Ochoa with basketball off the inbound play. Works it around up top. Ellis. Ellis guarded by Schneider. Now Ellis sends it across court Ochoa. Ochoa's jump shot right elbow. No good. Rebounded, collected by Lee. Quickly outlets it to Ellis, who converts the basket. Jump shot baseline's good by Ellis. Extends this lead for the Tigers, 15-2. As Schneider's pass cross court to Gross is collected. Gross tries to get in low to Bills. Tigers come away with the basketball, but whistle's quickly blown as Taryn Lee double dribbled. Mustangs will have the basketball, 2:39 to go, second quarter. As Macy Shookie sets the inbound in and does up top, about half court to Schneider. Schneider looks to try to get the basketball into the middle. Well guarded by Lee, has the ball taken away. Schneider looked to get it into Bills. Lee came in front, took the basketball away. She quickly outlets it to Ochoa. Now far side Ellis. Ellis just inside the three-point line. First shot's no good. Rebound collected by Gross. Outletted to Schneider. Schneider brings it across half court. Drives the lane. Sends it in low to Bills. Got a Tiger that hits the deck. 44, Holly Hatfield. They're going to call an offensive foul on Schneider.
Kind of expected a charge call there, not a push.
The offensive foul on Schneider. It's going to be Schneider's first. Mustangs fifth. 2:05 to go here, second quarter. 15-2 is our score. Turnovers a bit of the issue here early for the Mustangs as this defense, the Tigers are running, creating a lot of havoc here for the ladies as they've only put 2 points on the board, and those 2 points have only come from the free throw line. Mustangs with the quick takeaway on the Tigers' end of the floor. As Schneider now has it for the Mustangs, drives the lane, her layup hard off the glass, collected by Gross. Gross jump shot. Doesn't draw iron. Rebound's taken by Ochoa. Mustangs have to get back on defense. Ochoa goes up. And the shot's taken, but whistle blown, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Ochoa as Winsheimer hit the deck, taking that charge for the Mustangs. That's going to be Ochoa's first foul. It's going to be the fourth team foul on the Tigers. Minute 35 to go, second quarter, 15-2 is our score. Mustangs with the basketball, length up the floor, 2 go. As Wiederspan gets it inbounded to Gross. Gross back cross court, Pettyjohn, back quickly to Gross. Gross in low, Wiederspan, jump shot a little strong. Rebound collected by Winsheimer. Winsheimer tries to get it back up top to Pettyjohn. Gross house it. Gross goes just a little bit too far as she steps on the half-court line. It's going to be whistled for the backcourt violation. Turnover for the Mustangs, going to give the basketball back to the Tigers. 15-2, minute 20 to go here, second quarter. As Taryn Lee sets up for the Tigers and inbounds the ball quickly to Hewlett, who Hewlett works it around. Back to Lee, now in the corner, Hewlett. Hewlett drives, sends it across court in front of the Mustangs bench. Gudino. Gudino's 20-foot jumper is good. Extending this lead as we get closer to halftime. Minutes to go here, first half. 17-2 is the score. Winsheimer's pass to Pettyjohn. Not accurate or anywhere close as the ball goes away and out of bounds. Mustangs turnover. 55 seconds to go here, first half. 17-2 is our score. Mustangs on the road here tonight, taking on the Erie Tigers. Turnovers, a bit of the key here in tonight's ball game. As I say, turnover. Pettyjohn takes it away from the Tigers. Whistle blown. Fouls on number 50, Serena Gudina for the Tigers. That's her second. The team's fifth. Mustangs are going to have the basketball. 47 seconds to go here, second quarter. Brooke Wiederspan, Sammy Pettyjohn, Danielle Gross, Macy Schucke, Brittany Winsheimer on the floor for the Mustangs. Mustangs try to get the basketball in. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Ball will stay with the Mustangs. 45 seconds. 2 seconds came off the clock. Pass quickly inbounded to Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn has room to run. Now sends it in the corner. Winsheimer. Winsheimer shot no good. Rebound taken by Gudino. Gudino has room to run for the Tigers. Now sends it back up top. Hewlett. Hewlett traveled. And after that travel, that's going to give the ball back to the Mustangs. 30 seconds to go here, first half. 17-2 is our score. Both teams with 5 fouls. That shouldn't be an issue as time is running out here in this first half. Danielle Gross with the basketball across half court for the Mustangs. Into the corner, Winsheimer. Winsheimer tries to get it in low to Schucke. Whistle's blown. Schucke's fouled. Foul's going to be on Hannah Gallagher. That's going to be Hannah's first. 19 seconds to go in this second quarter. Mustangs are going to have the basketball underneath their own basket. Baseline set to inbound. It is Pettyjohn. With Schucke, Winsheimer, Wiederspan, and Gross. The other 4 Mustangs on the floor. Ball sent in up top to Gross. Gross works it around three-point line. Now in the corner, Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn dribbles the basketball, brings it back out up top. Now works it to Gross. Gross in low, right elbow, Schucke. Schucke runs into trouble and gets it back out to Pettyjohn. 4 seconds left in this quarter. Time's running out. Gross throws it up. Shot off the front of the rim. No good as time expires here in this first half. 17-2 is our score as both teams head to the tunnel and regroup here at halftime. Mustangs trail. We'll be back with some unofficial numbers here as head towards the start of the third quarter. You're listening to Mustang Girls Basketball, B106, B106.com.